Hello, thank you so much for coming back to join me for this week's Monday Must-Have. And I actually want to see if these are as good as Morphe, but I'm talking about the Crown 35 color eyeshadow palettes. I've got 4 different ones here. We're going to be trying them, create a look. I have some Morphe palettes right beside me. I definitely want to swatch. Might not be exact color matches, but I just want to see if this super affordable brand was as good as Morphe. A lot of people, I've heard rumors say that Morphe actually it just comes from a big factory and it's the same as Crown and what is that other brand? Basically it's like a private label and there's nothing special about Morphe. And I've been doing a lot of Morphe hauls. I've been doing a lot of Morphe makeup. Actually I have a Morphe haul coming up on later on this week. So anyway, I'm excited to try these. Sorry about the long intro, but if you'd like to see some swatches, some comparing to other brands, stuff like that, then please keep on watching. Like it says, I do upload a daily video all about budget beauty, so make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that jazz, but let's get started. Okay, so here I have, this is the Timeless eyeshadow palette, and this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm excited to play with these. I have the Tuscany, which this totally reminds me of this one right here. Let me grab it. So, Morphe discontinued their Fall into Frost palette, and they brought in their Fall into Fabulous, and it's supposed to be better. But when I saw this palette, when I first opened it up, I'm like, that looks exactly like the Fall into Frost palette. So I repurchased the Fall into Fabulous because I wanted to see. This is the 35F. I mean, packaging, their old packaging, Morphe's old packaging looks very, very similar to... So different color placements. This is the Morphe, and then this is the Crown brush. Yeah, we'll definitely do some swatches there in a minute. But this looks really pretty. Then we have the Scandalous eyeshadow palette, which this looks beautiful too. If you like warm tones, beautiful. I know you can still purchase these on websites, so even though the company is dissolved, they no longer make stuff, I know that you can still purchase Crown products on websites and stuff, Amazon, stuff like that. And then this is the Java, which this is beautiful too. But let's go and do some swatches. I want to go ahead and compare it to some of the Morphe palettes I do have because I'm extremely curious. I want to see if the rumors are true or all that. But oakley dokley. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get into this palette. Let's just do some swatches. I'm going to try to find beautiful. Let's go ahead and open up the Fall into Frost. I bought this because I'm like, I didn't like the Fall into Fabulous, I didn't like the Fall into Frost palette, and when they came out with it, I'm like, okay, let's see if I can find a shade that's similar. Yep, right here. This is pretty similar. The Crown one is a little bit more purpley, but I'm gonna see what these feel like. So this right here is the Crown, this is the Morphe. Both extremely pigmented. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Okay, I'm trying to find some brown shades here. Let's do a matte next. I'm excited to do a matte. So let's do that. Okay. So, problem is that the Crown brush one doesn't have as many mattes as the Morphe. So the bottom is Crown, the top is Morphe. Let's see here. Okay, we'll just do it. Let's just do it. Okay. We're going to go like that into the Crown. We're going to go like that into the Morphe. So once again, not the exact colors, but pretty close. Okay, so Crown Morphe. Morphe is splotchy AF. Okay, can build it up. Morphe's a little bit more yellow, but the Crown actually better quality-wise. Yes, let's just get into it. I'm going to use, so this one is the Timeless eyeshadow palette. And there's actually some turquoisey shades in here I want to use because it looks really pretty. So this is the Timeless. So let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just do it. Gotta love when you're trying to create an eye look and you have no idea what you want to do. It's great. Pigmented. A little bit of kick up, but not bad. So, since we're doing a cooler toned eye look, I'm going to go in with a gray into my crease. So this gray right here. Not a lot of kick up on this one, which is nice. That is lovely. Okay, so this is where we're sitting at. Looks really, really nice. I'm going to go into this matte turquoise. It's like a dusty turquoise. It's not like a full-on bright. It's a little bit more dusty and muted. I'm just going to start packing this on the outer corner. That's really nice. That's pretty. So the shimmer shade I'm going to be going in with is this one right next to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go put on the rest of my makeup. It will look way better once we've got some brows and some foundation on and everything. I'll come back, we'll finish off the eye look. I'll grab some more Morphe palettes, I'll insert some swatches and stuff like that, but I think if you have the Crown 35 shade palettes, I'd get them back out. So far, I mean, yeah, I think that they are really, really good. So I'll see you here in a minute, and I'll look different with a face of makeup and actual have eyebrows on. So see you in a sec. Okay, so here we are. I'll hurry up and show you what I used. So I used the Maybelline Urban Cover foundation. I used some AOA Studio concealer. My L'Oreal Infallible Pro Sweet Block powder. The Ulta Beauty 3-in-1 cheek palette for bronzer and blush, and then I used the MAC Hyper Real Glow palette, this middle shade, for highlighter. Let's go ahead and finish off the eyes. So I think it looks really, really pretty. Let's go ahead and finish it off with some of that matte turquoise on the lower lash line. I'd usually be using the gray shade, but I want to enhance that turquoise shade. Okay, so here is the finished look. I like it a lot. I think it's really, really pretty. The cooler tone, like icy, steely blue shade. I like it. So I grabbed 4 palettes to go ahead and swatch and try some stuff out. Once again, it might not be the exact color match, but I think we'll be able to get pretty close, and I'm more looking at quality-wise than anything. I grabbed my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro palette. So a lot brighter shades, but there is some shades in here that I think are kind of similar. So once again, I'm just going to try to do this, but let's go ahead. So this Stilly Blue shade reminds me a lot of the one that I used on my lid. So let's just go ahead So maybe not the exact same shade, but I bet we're gonna be pretty damn close. Quality wise, the same. Let's go ahead and look at a matte here. Let's see here. A little bit brighter this one is, but I think we're gonna be able to get a little bit close, so, which is a good thing. Okay, here's my BH Cosmetics one. Really, really lovely. And then my nice. Okay, I grabbed a couple of Profusion. So I grabbed the Ultra Warm and the Minimalist. So let's just go ahead and move on. So this is, I'm going to use this one. This one is beautiful, but let's see here. So this is the Ultra Warm. This is the Crown. Okay, so what do we have here? Anything comparable? Look at that copper in the Warm palette from, and then let's go ahead and do this one from the Profusion. Very pretty. Gorgeous. Let's see here. Doing the Ultra Warm right here. I love Profusion. Ah! Okay, so this is the Crown, this is the Profusion. Very pretty. Woo, I didn't break it. That is great. Very, very happy about that. Okay, so next, this is really, really pretty too. Love the cool tone shades in this. And then I just grabbed the Minimalist, so let's go ahead. Just trying to find some shades that are similar. Okay, so this is the Profusion. And then we have our Crown. Once again, maybe not the exact same shades, but quality's there. I'm really, really impressed with the Crown. I really feel like that we might be having some private label stuff going on, which is totally fine, totally doable, but I like kind of knowing what I'm buying, so that way we don't have to purchase expensive stuff, and I know that Profusion isn't expensive, but my main concern is Morphe. So, yeah. That is what my main concern is, which I love Morphe. I think it's worth it when it's on sale. But my whole entire thing, like I said, is if you already have these palettes, you know what I mean, then there's really no need to get more. So this is the James Charles. Once again, we're going with, we're just kind of going with, you know, other stuff. Okay, so I'm going to use this big one in the center. It's pretty. And then just go ahead and go with this one right here in the Crown. Very pretty. Okay, let's do the black. Okay, so James Charles. That's a beautiful black. And then the Crown. So definitely feel like the James Charles one is definitely more pigmented. So James Charles, Crown. On, not much of a difference at all. Both extremely black, both extremely soft. So Yeah, I think if you do have crown palettes sitting around, they're just kind of collecting dust in the back of your vanity, whatever, I would definitely recommend getting them out. Good quality, very, very beautiful shades. I'm not sure about the private label. It's definitely possible, but I don't think if you do have the crown palettes, I think that there's really no need to buy other palettes. Yes, I have a Morphe haul coming up, but I'm on a no buy after that. Like, I pre-filmed the Morphe haul. But anyway, there we go. Definitely recommend getting them back out if you haven't played with them in a while. I love them, and really, really beautiful, beautiful palettes. Great quality. So definitely thumbs up. But anyway, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this week's Monday must-haves. I definitely am going to be doing more shopping your stash, getting stuff back out, maybe doing older products, maybe not even if it's a Beauty Throwback Tuesday video. It's more of a, hey, I know stuff is getting way, way more expensive, kind of using what you have. So, yeah. Did I already say if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it? I probably did. Let me know down below in the comments if you have any of the Crown 35 shade palettes in your collection. Do you still use them? I would love to know down below. And of course, you're welcome to follow me on my social media at Facebook and Instagram. It is at Budget Glam Babe. Don't go anywhere quite yet. Another video should start autoplaying here very shortly, or you can always click on one of the ones that'll be popping up around the screen. But yeah, I'll see you here in just a sec.